check and see.
Instead of coming...
Do not come.
Do not come.
Do not come.
Yeah!
It sounds like those professional Ace Line videos.
Video, please.
Okay. Okay.
A lot meaner.
Okay. Are we ready to start?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just glancing at what we did. So last time, it looks like Asa went through with his transmogrification spell. We left them there as we went and visited Brightwater, said hi to lovers, as well as Kara being bound to the moon sword. We take We take Luna to come back to us in Komanuma as she wished to visit Agatha, so they caught up and had some conversation. And after Asta's transmogrification spell was complete, Asta was not the Owlin that we were hoping to see, was a completely different creature. Was this like fish guy. So, of course, obviously, a fish guy has got to go swim in the ocean, but then turned into a monkey, which then turned into a dog person. It turned into a whole process that Loki was just pulling a prank. But Asta's Asta again. There was some tense conversation at the table when it came to discussing about Shar and what, at the end, where her power will fall. But afterwards, everyone rested for the night and decided that it must be time to go help the Githyanki in the astral plane with his problem. And we arrived and let him know that we are here, and now we are waiting for him to come pick us up at his ship.
Cough break.
Yes. How do you spell that? I have it written.
Okay. You plane shift in to this floating rock island that looks like it was pulled from some other ancient place with these old, kind of out of power, but you can see the circles carved into the ground. They're just not glowing like in the picture. All around, there's this purple and pink endless void.
Oh, fun.
Just like a quiet to it. Like anything that you kind of say, and just kind of almost echo. And there's a stillness as well, where there's like these things all floating around, but there's no wind or anything.
Yeah, I even do one of those, like, I lick my finger and, like, hold it in the air to feel a breeze. And I'm just like, okay. Alright. Interesting.
Theo, with your goggles, can you see anything? Like, is there anything alive around?
Well, let's see what we can see.
Enhance.
Make a perception check.
Roll 1d20 plus 12. 31.
Better. Just shy of a natural one, just shy of a natural 20. You'll see Theo's goggles start to kind of zoom in and out as he's going all around. You're having to like refocus because of the kind of weirdness of distance here. There's a lot of things you can look around and see. Plenty of lumps of stone floating around. You see one large, like, globe of water. Very, what is it called? Winona reality manipulation, that's what it is. Over on the other side, there's like a giant sphere of flame just rolling through. You see a large cube. It kind of stands out from the floating rocks. This is just like a very angular cube of shiny black marble. On one side you do see looks like almost like a door on it. And a little ways off you do see like an astral current. Just like closest thing to wind here, but it's more like a kind of tunnel.
Okay, Vio relays all of that. I mean, maybe it's the cube door that we aim for?
Wait, cube.
Huh?
I want to know what's through that door. I'm so curious.
Oh, are we about to just wander through random doors while we're waiting for him to get here? Like,
Find us. He's like a Yankee.
We
That-
don't know
that doesn't
anything
mean
about this place,
anything.
though. Like, your realm, you walk around and, like, accidentally walk through a portal. What's to say we go through this door, the same thing's not gonna
okay,
happen.
also, like, we've clarified many times, even though Asta's lived in the Fae, doesn't mean that Asta knows the Fae. So it's like, this way more so. So if you guys want to go wandering through dark doors, then go for it.
No, you're right. We should probably be sensible. We probably shouldn't explore a mysterious door
Why
that's
don't
just
we-
calling out to us.
Instead of like going through the door, why don't we open the door and throw something in?
Go open
Or
the door.
see if we can
Go
see
open the
through it.
door, Asta. I'll stand way back here.
I believe in you. I'll memorialize you in song.
What's your intelligence, Asta?
What?
What's your intelligence score?
Oh dear.
8.
Well, doesn't Asta have casual flight? Can
Just
Asta
think the
still...
door open?
Oh yeah. Well, it is far away, so I was seeing how fast
Oh, yeah.
Asta
Well-
can go to. But with the flight, yeah, you can.
Yeah, but I'm using my flight
Fly over.
constantly because I do not have the intelligence to move myself fast.
And Andraste, you're very smart, so you could easily follow along Asta towards the cube.
No,
'cause
no,
it's
don't try and loop me in there with him, you fucker.
Well, you were talking about something.
I asked, can't I just think the door open?
Think the door open. You could try.
Give me it.
Make an intelligence check.
Oh, can someone do that for me?
Wow.
Plus
Dice
7.
for
Fuck you. Anybody who tried.
I've rolled a natural 1.
Goddess of luck, everybody.
Would you like to use meditation?
No, but I'll take your luck token.
Yeah, that's funny.
By now, Asta gets to the door and finds, with the mental thing not working, you get a slight headache. You find that the door is sealed.
Oh, I make it like a very dramatic point to go slowly, making sure everyone's watching, and then it's just like, what? The door's not opening, guys!
Oh no. Is it locked?
I kind of knock and be like, hello, anyone there? It's,
my
the door's
God.
locked.
That's,
Can you let us in? Let me in?
but maybe, oh. Okay.
Where's my dice ball?
Does anyone know any unlocking spells?
And knocking does nothing.
Nope.
Damn.
Sorry.
I'll remember
Is
you
there a
doing.
lock? Is there an actual lock to this door, or is it just this blank space?
There is an opening mechanism that you could shimmy.
Yeah, right, fine. I guess I'm going towards the door, and I'll...
I cast message as Kara floats away, because I had never moved, and just remind her to check the traps before.
There's There's just a moment you guys don't hear Nell tell me that, but like I'm like halfway floated in the air, stop, turn, look at Nell, and just look at him. The blank expression, and then keep going to the door.
Oh my god, you were able to stop so fast. Look at you. I didn't think you'd be able to move at all in here.
What is wrong with you today? Leave me alone. Jab somebody else.
As Kara gets close, I kind of slap her back with guidance. And be like, you got
Yeah,
this.
okay. I look
door.
for traps first.
Investigation.
I need to know.
Investigation. But you know what, Hunter? I get advantage on those now. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
Fucking max roll.
Jesus.
I had karmic dice on because I rolled a natural 1 and then I rolled a natural 20.
The amazing thing for me isn't the natural 20, it's that you rolled a 4 also.
On my guidance, right? Like.
You don't sense any, or feel out any traps.
Okay.
In this vault.
The door isn't trapped! And then I'll start picking the door.
Do you feel good about opening it, or do you need some inspiration?
Do I get a little ditty along with it?
Oh, hang on a minute. Oh god, there's not enough time. Let Kara not be killed unduly, because I love her truly. Honest, truly, I do.
Yay!
Thank you, VR. I appreciated that. What is it, a D12?
D12.
Jesus fuck.
Very
It's a
interesting.
Wait, it's a D12!
She rolled a fucking 48.
I don't think she needed that. I don't know.
She rolled an 11 on the D12.
You take your little thieves tool hook and swipe it like a credit card and the mechanism, and it just opens. Oh, okay.
Swipe it like a credit card. Wow, it's the easiest door in my life.
There's like almost like a air kind of release, a slight wind that comes out of the door, and it shifts just like an inch open, but not opening fully.
Alright, Asta, you open the door, and I'm just gonna go back to where Nell and the others are.
Okay, everyone. Commemorate me memories. I whip it open.
You swing this door open. It kind of goes a little bit slowly in the floating of the void. But inside you see 5 dead Quasit bodies just kind of floating in the box.
Oh.
And then, can you make a wisdom saving throw?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Asta. You're so good at those.
That my bonus is not a 20, it's a 2.
Okay, Sophie, roll a 48. Oh!
In the middle of all of these dead floating Quasits, a living Quasit comes out of invisibility, attempting to scare you as this large, illusory mask appears on its face and is
Oh,
Shovel?
hello.
Hi.
What happened to everyone else here?
It looks around. Looks at all the bodies individually. I think they died. I'm not
Do you want to be
sure.
friends? You could join me.
Yeah.
I kind of look in my bag and toss him an apple and some berries and be like, here you go. Have fun with your dead friends.
Picks up the apple, sniffs a little bit, takes a bite.
Okay,
It just spits it out and it starts floating.
what do you like to eat?
Kitty toes.
What's your name?
closet.
Oh, I kind of yell back like, "Guys, I found closets over here." Well, singular closet. The rest of them are dead.
Aren't those
Then
things not great?
Looks behind Asta, sees everybody kind of floating back, and goes invisible.
What? Oh, it disappeared. I guess it's shy. Everyone, it disappeared.
Okay.
I guess I'll gingerly shut the door and just float back. I'm like, that was weird. You didn't like my apple.
do I need to roll a check to know what a closet is?
No, I think it would know.
Okay.
I think it's CR0, so. Or CR1, but it's a fiend, so.
I'm gonna use sense beams to make sure it's not out here and not in the box.
Taking a minute to put out that sense. You sense it. You do sense it outside of the box, but very far away.
You just let that thing out.
It seems like a pretty chill dude. I mean, he didn't like the apple, which I thought was rude, but also I felt his ecosystem. I think he said nails he liked. I don't know, like the hardwood nails or like the nails of people. Kind of reminds me of the hag.
You'll start to feel a breeze as you wait.
A breeze.
Oh. A glance around. Is the ship on its way?
Make a perception check.
Is there a gigantic creature miles away that just exhaled? Is that what the breeze is from?
I rolled a
You do like a
15.
knowledge check to determine that, or perception check to look.
Dirty 20 perception. I don't know what knowledge check would have been.
Y'all look around. You don't see any creatures or large ships in the vicinity.
Were there any like scents or sounds or anything accompanying the breeze, or just like a just a breeze?
Just a wind that starts blowing through, picks up a little bit.
Was the alien place, Hunter? We're gonna question every fucking day.
Sure.
Can I? I'm just gonna spend my time doing acrobatic tricks in the air with my wings, knowing that the astral plane will catch my fall. Whee!
Well,
Bonk my head. It's like, oop.
Well, I guess while we're waiting, I'll check out the outside part of that black marble box thing and see if there's any like writing anywhere on it.
you start to float, us doing tricks. The wind picks up a little bit more, and you all hear a slight, like, very high-pitched, like, buzzing. And in the blink of an eye, the infinite void of the astral plane erupts into chaos.
What?
Ah! What the fuck?
Like
And
this
you
is
make-
all we see right now?
Yeah, it's just like lightning and energy just like blasting through everything. Can everybody make a wisdom save?
Is this AoE, would you say?
Yes.
Okay, I'll use the reaction for the AoE. So everyone gets advantage on this.
Not Asta.
Oh, then
Too far away.
I'm doing tricks in the air. This is a dexterity throw, right?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom.
No! My wisdom is lower. 7. I'm too focused on doing cool tricks.
Ronnie, do you know your wisdom save bonus?
I don't think the bonus will help.
What is a wizard? I think wizards might be proficient.
I think he's proficient, so I think it's just a +5.
Okay. I'm rolling a lot of nat ones today. Cloud got a nat one.
Oh, fun.
God, God was here.
The energy quickly passes. However, your minds are all blasted by these chaotic energies. Kara and Bio saved. Everybody else is stunned.
Oh,
I'm doing like a cool backflip, and then I'm just like,
Uh-oh.
Um,
I'm drooling slightly.
I'm gonna, since Asta's the...
And-
Oh, there's an and, not the and.
Do I want to do that part? It might be a little too complicated.
You're probably right.
Those that did not save would have 3 languages replaced by an equal number of random languages.
What?
I only know 3 languages.
I guess those would get wobbledy wobbledy. Languages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. That makes it easy. So, y'all's common
Oh no.
was replaced with Dwarvish.
I can't talk to anybody. I only know common.
You only know common?
I only know common.
Your
I only know common and Sylvan.
second language becomes Gnomish.
Am I the only one who knows thieves' cant too? Cause I was gonna be like,
that's a written language. It's not spoken.
And
speech.
your third language becomes Celestial.
Vio can talk to them, I think. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. I got something. Alright, so yeah, I see them get stunned. I mean, Asta, who's just floating in a void. I'm like, uh-oh. And I'll do the little hover thing up, and I want to grab Asta and try and ground him again, like, with everyone else.
Okay.
What in the hell was that? And I, like, try and slap Asta a little bit. Maybe it'll wake him up, like...
It's gonna be more than that.
Oh, Christ. Vio, what do we do? It's me and you, bro. What do we do?
Have the others said anything yet?
I don't think they can say anything. They're
No, they're
stunned.
still stunned.
It's just
We're
like...
all stunned.
For the
I'm
time being.
drooling slightly.
Might
Like
be a
it-
minute, so I'll let y'all know when it's...
Okay, it's like I just punched them in the gut, but I didn't punch them in the gut, you know? Like... I mean, I'm hoping eventually it'll wear off. Usually it
What?
does, so...
Why am I stunned?
The
Chaos.
storm of chaos that ripped through the area around you.
We also lost all of our
You also,
languages.
like, got your languages replaced.
So we don't know common.
Though, looks like this might be a Okara side episode.
Listen, I don't exist. Once these guys start not being able to be understood by me, it's over. Okay. I hate sitting here still. Where the fuck is this guy? We're standing here.
With your passive perception, you hear a kind of melodic kind of hum. And a very slow, graceful flapping.
Okay, like familiar to when I was here last time.
No.
Oh,
Nothing
fuck.
like that. It's nothing like him. Were you here last time?
Yes, I was
Sorry.
here last time. Thank you.
The second time. The first time, no, but the second time, yeah.
Okay.
With your perceptions, y'all can see from through the pink fogs comes a large creature.
Oh no! I'm gonna find.
No,
Where
hard
the?
to say. You could
Oh
do like
my-
maybe like an Arcana or religion check.
Not sure, I'll try
Tell me it's what I think it is. Oh, what the fuck is that? I don't know.
We're completely fucked.
Arcana or religion? Right.
to religion.
Let's see. Cara, do you remember if Andraste rambled about this?
No.
Possibly. Oh! Vio does! Jesus
What
Christ!
kind of fucking Star Trek, Star Wars shit is this?
Yeah, it's giving.
There was a time where Andraste was explaining of a different kind of elves, similar to the Eladrin, not from the material plane. They were astral elves, and he showed a picture of a diagram that looked pretty similar to one of these things, which it described to be like essentially a ship that they could pilot through the astral plane. And with a better look at it, it's like looks like it's fashioned from grown and sculpted organic substance, and these giant wings are like made of a shimmering crystal. It floats kind of to the side of the words. This little asteroid you're on. And you hear a voice call out. In Elven. Hello?
Gesundheit!
Oh, I wonder what dialect of Elvish they'll use. Kumusta nakalalak akong makilala ka? Hello, nice to meet you.
What are you doing in the astral plane?
We are waiting for a ship.
And your business? With this ship?
I'm just.
In real life, my mind has totally deleted that information.
Good. Keep it that way.
Yeah,
That's
Cara.
good.
Yeah,
We
Cara's.
want that.
Yeah, Cara's just looking at Vio like arms shrugged because she has no idea what's happening right now.
Oh, they want to know why we're here.
Oh. Don't tell them that yet. Just, we're here to assist those on the ship. Something like that.
We're a traveling group of performers, and we're booked on a cruise.
There it is. There's my husband.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, Scott's like, oh.
There's a reason. There's a reason.
I think they already know. Oh wait, isn't this supposed to be the thing we're looking for? Isn't this supposed to be our arrival?
It doesn't look the same as the
other one,
more
okay.
like a large metal bar.
Because I thought he said that he was. Oh, maybe yeah. I'm mixing things up. Okay.
Deception 25.
Hmm.
You do seem fit to be performers.
Oh, well.
What hampers your fellows?
It was some kind of wind that blew through and didn't agree with them. It's okay. We've tried punching them.
If it was an astral storm as it sounds, they'll be out for a while.
Oh God!
Kara, he says he won't believe we're performers unless you do a jolly little jig. Is there any way that we can help them?
Unless you happen to be all-powerful, divine petitioners or beings. There's not much that can break the incapacitation of an astral storm.
Oh my.
We have to kill them.
What? Where did that come from?
Nowhere, because I'm stunned. I'm just thinking it.
We have to kill them.
Do not come.
What do you think? Do we see if they can give us a lift?
I thought we're still waiting on the other guy, but
Out of game.
yeah.
Waiting for the other guy. Was there a message?
Yes, last session.
He said he was sending a barge.
Okay. Okay. I was looking, I didn't see a whisper, so I guess it must have been said out loud. Okay.
Yeah, because last session you also asked the same question. You're like, "Are you just standing here?" Or and then Ronnie was like, "Well, I could just make this easy and send a message." And then the message was. I just tell them to be on their way. We should hopefully be seeing him soon.
We'll be fine, thank you. I'm sure you've got big crystal ship elf business to be attending to.
Well, good blessings then.
Hajimemashite, sayonara.
It starts to kind of float up. The wings rotate as it continues to glide through.
Okay. Did they say anything about this, like, condition that our friends have, VO?
They said that unless we are divine beings, they're going to be out for a while. I mean,
How divine are we needing?
well, I mean, I'm wondering if we could have, a stroke of luck where they just came round. That would be pretty lucky.
That'd be pretty fucking lucky. Let's see.
I won't put anything off the table. If you want to try any of your power stuff, you can roll for it.
Yeah.
With that, the only thing that I know of in game that can get rid of a stun is a 9th level power word heal. I think it's 9th level. It might be 8th level.
Hunter!
But Cloud is also.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, Cloud would be the first guy I would go to try and do anything. I mean, this isn't a curse, so it's not like that. But, oh, Jesus, why would you do this? Now I feel like there really is a VO and Kara quest today. So
Have to be super lucky.
I have to be super fucking lucky, and I rub my hands together, and like put my hands on his shoulders, since probably he's like crippled on the floor now. I just like mutter to myself, and oh, please let this work. Let the luck flow through you. I mean, I guess like I don't know if remove curse would help, but I would do it anyways. But I'm more just hoping that like something sparks in his deathy cleric self to like shed skin off of this. Like,
Oh, Snape.
Make a divinity check.
We meditated, so I should have a +6. Okay. Let's see. Do I want it? I'm gonna meditate. I'm gonna do the meditation just to see if I can get higher with it. Okay, so it's just a 20.
Oh. Excuse me.
You.
Your light energy kind of flows over into Cloud. In kind of shifting him, kind of holding him up as you're doing this, his eyes kind of roll open. You can see that, like, same kind of crackling, chaotic energy as the storm kind of lingering in the eyes. And as that energy passes from you to Cloud, the eyes kind of glow slightly. And as the glowing fades, you see Cloud's dark eyes once more.
Oh, thank fuck! Oh, Cloud! Cloud, you need to try and help everybody! I can't do this!
1 second. Hello. Cloud responds. Kara! Heg! Sister Nick!
Hello? Theo, what the
Anybody know Dwarven?
No?
I do.
That's not...
Oh, you're stunned.
Gesundheit? Did you lose your vocal cords when you got stunned? And I, like, shake his neck a little bit, like, trying to jostle out if there's, like, a frog in his throat. He's putting things in, like, a Google Translate or something.
Giganti Heg! Jail. Asking Ami Abateg Jigapin Eta.
I just look at Vio. What?
He's like gesture. I can't understand you.
Do I at least recognize he's speaking in a different language?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have like a... Oh god, tell me the only one is my beautiful wizard who's stunned on the floor. Vio, do you have any comprehend languages by any chance?
I mean, I can make them understand me. Just give me a minute. You seem to be having some trouble with common. Can you speak Elvish or Deep Speak? Or Celestial?
Has Fiona Sana understand?
Ah.
That's not. That's Gnomish.
Oh.
I'm gonna, while they're having a very odd back and forth, I'm going to now do the same thing to Andraste, because I know he's the only one that could speak to everybody. I'm just gonna be like, alright, come here, my beautiful, beautiful wizard. Let's see. I'm gonna try this again.
A divinity check. After the remove curse again.
I'm gonna guide myself before this, and then do
Cloud
it.
kind of scratches his head and says, Imskuska? And you understand, he says, how about this? In Celestial.
I perfecte intelligere. I understand perfectly.
Seeing so fuck all happening. What the fuck is happening?
I rolled a 25 to try and help Andraste.
Andraste can make another wisdom save.
Please. Please, Andraste.
I keep rolling natural ones. So.
Come back to me, Andraste.
Was this magical?
Sure. We had advantage last time because the AoE.
I got a natural
There
20
you
and
go.
a 1. Oh my god.
Karmic dice!
With another pulsing of energy, the chaotic energy fades from Andraste's eyes, and he's just looking at you.
Oh, thank God, dude. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Apparently, you're stunned and I helped you. I'm talking long common, so you have no idea what I'm saying right now. And Cloud is rambling about garbage right now. I have no idea what's going on. Can you cast, like, comprehend languages or something?
Garbage?
Sacré bleu. Parlez-vous français?
Tia's gonna come over and say, darling, sopitos alios adiovare potes. Can you help the others who are stunned?
In Celestial, which you understand.
What languages do I speak?
Celestial, Gnomish, Dwarven, and how many languages do you normally have? You might have more with the intelligence character.
I have that written down somewhere fucking obscure. You'll have to give me a second. I think I know the place for it.
I'm gonna try to make an Arcana check coming to.
Plus
A bajillion.
12.
These astral storms that occasionally happen in the plane have mental and physical effects on travelers. They can be kind of like spotted by a sudden wind. And then they're very large, so it could be like up to 100 miles, just suddenly rip out in a storm. If it's somebody that's like traveling through, just like floating on by, they can get blown off course. If they're astrally projecting, their silver cord will snap. And then if they fail the wisdom save, the mental effects, they get stunned by the chaotic energies, their languages get all mishmashed. Another one on here is spellcasters who fail the wisdom save have 2d10 random prepared spells replaced by an equal number of random spells. But
Awful.
I know that was complicated for early. They can also, the energies can open up portals to random planes all throughout the area. These storms attract swarms of astral parasites that feed on mental energy, and they also typically bring in a lot of new big globes, like the giant floating rocks and the water and fire.
Okay, for my list, common, elvish, draconic, deep speech, and undercommon.
Okay, so you still have deep speech and undercommon, and then the first three will be replaced with dwarven, gnomish, and celestial. You also know the effects will wear off eventually, and your mind will kind of completely return to normal. All of your languages will go back to normal.
Thank God.
It's just a little bit of chaos for a while.
An inconvenience. I can't.
But you have deep speech, and you'll have celestial all, so except Kara.
Except me. Yeah.
Carl's just gonna be like, what the fuck's going on? What are you
Well, again, I have no idea what they're saying. I'm just gonna attempt to do, since at this point I'm seeing that, like, something I'm doing is working, I'm just gonna also do it to Asa and then do it to Nell.
I will cast telepathy. How many of these elves are here?
They left.
Oh,
You get an image of the ship leaving.
I thought they were still here.
Who's all connected with the telepathy?
Nobody. I thought that those people were still here.
Oh, okay.
I keep rolling like garbage. I have a 14 for Asta and a 15 for Nell.
I don't think that's gonna be enough.
Alright, I'm just gonna sit down with Asta for a bit
Can I try to
until I get it.
Sure. Make a divinity check.
Okay, there is for Asta. That was a 5, so probably garbage.
I rolled a
That was a
natural
10.
20 on Asta. On what I'm doing.
What did you say, Ronnie?
I rolled a 10 and a 5, so I don't think either of those are going to be... Would be a s-
Yeah, with a 17, right? Yeah, no. Asta does. Come to finally.
I'm literally just, I'm not gonna even try talking to Asta, I just go to Nell. God fucking damn it.
I pick up
God!
a rock and throw it at Kara.
Bitch, I can't understand you! You fucking whore!
Omnes solum celestes locuntur, mitescere. Everyone just speaks celestial. Calm down.
Do I have to roll a 20 to get this?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Alright, Kara's sitting and having a hard fucking time. She's like muttering to herself while she's trying to push her luck into Nell. Of course it's you. Of course you won't accept my luck. It's always fucking you. Oh my God!
You make a con save.
Oh God, I'm pushing myself, aren't I? Alright.
Wait, a save?
Yeah.
Because I'm overexerting myself now. Oh, right!
There you go.
When it's for you.
I'll try one more time. That is a 9, so that's worse.
Just
Oh, I got it!
on me at this point. Just grab me.
I got it!
At this point, there's just all this energy flooding
If this
over
spell doesn't
now.
work, I'm just doing that.
It's good. They're good.
I'm just
Well,
panting at this
Nell
point.
does have to make. It gives him the opportunity to make another wisdom.
Oh,
check.
fucking Christ.
Just straight.
You do advantage with the amount of energy flowing through you.
Oh, that's good. I got a 19 and a natural 20, so 26.
Oh. That
Jesus
sounded
Christ.
fantastic at first. It scared me.
I know, I was like, I swear on God.
You are good. With the great flood of fortune removing curse and dispelling of magic. Can you roll a d100?
Oh, what?
Is it Car or me rolling this?
You.
Oh, fucking Christ. 21.
Oh, 21.
One second.
He blows up. he gets,
blows up.
or he gets stunned again.
He gets sent to wilderness.
Instead of Nell's, after the chaotic energy leaving, instead of his eyes going to his normal eyes,
Oh.
they're kind of like these ghostly eyes.
Oh!
And looking all around you, you can see through solid objects.
Oh my God! That's cool. Yeah, like Kara at this point, she like sits on the ground and like after like pushing her divinity as much as she is. She's just breathing like, oh, jeez. Okay, we're fine.
Oh,
What?
make another con save for the
Oh.
last check, too.
God, okay. 21.
You're good.
Okay. But she's got a hand on her chest. Oh, God, okay. Everyone's back. It's fine. What the fuck are up with your eyes? Oh, nobody can talk to me.
Quomodo sentis. Quam belli loquitam elegans lingua nulla. How are you feeling? Oh, how nice to speak such an elegant language, eh?
What did you say that? Celestial, I'm assuming?
Celestial is the language you all know except me.
Oh, thank God I can understand you. What's wrong with Kara? Why can't I understand her?
It's just the magic of where we're at. Sometimes it just fucks with your head. We'll return back to normal eventually.
Eventually.
Eventually. She's just gonna have to look at us and have panic in her eyes.
And exactly that look is happening right now. She just has panic and you just hear ah!
Asta will slowly walk up to Kara and just tap her shoulder with guidance and be like, and then pat her a little bit.
I just give Asta a thumbs up.
I'm just holding my hand up at an angle, blocking everyone's privates since I can see through it.
Yeah, I
With a gigantic ripping sound, you see a giant metal ship, almost like it's coming in from like a warp drive. Like it just suddenly like kind of flashes in. It stops suddenly.
Please be the ship that I'd like to know.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Is this a ship that is this a good ship or is this a different ship?
Looks familiar.
Okay, yeah, I wave my hands up like in a no way to Nell and the others, and I give good thumbs towards the ship.
Theo pats Kara on the back and says,
I don't know what you're saying, Vio. You can speak common to me.
oh, I forgot. Everything is okay, my little pumpkin.
Thank you.
You see the familiar man, or new to some of y'all, come to the edge of the ship and call out in common. Welcome again.
Fuck.
Ah.
Okay,
I assume you're ready.
I'm using telepathy. It's all of us. He's just gonna see the storm, the whole spiel, everything. Probably blank when this sudden happens.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, just Kara elaborates, and it's like, unfortunately, while waiting for you, we were kind of affected by the storms of this area.
Huh. Unfortunate. Well, thank you, Andraste. That was easy. That helps.
He just bows. I don't know if I can say anything. Grateful feelings transfer to you.
Alright.
Well, would you like to board?
Of course, we've been waiting.
Andraste doesn't move. He just has like a general wondering what is the plan, or like what are these things we're dealing with again.
Oh yeah, no. Go ahead.
I'm gonna pull this up.
Hunter pulls up the opening of Baldur's Gate and we start hearing ah!
There is a group of mind flayers that have taken shelter in a one of the many dead gods in this plane, and they're using it to gain power through nefarious ways, as well as harm groups in the nearby vicinity.
He looks at the group and he starts walking to the ship. He has immediate concerns, and you see the flashes of who he believes for lack of a better word, being the weak-minded of us. Like, smarts-wise.
Would you talking intelligence or wisdom?
Intelligence.
You're able
Yeah.
to translate very difficult thoughts through the telepathy, so it's understood.
You just get flashes of anger. And hands on hips.
See, I've never seen a mind flayer, probably just illustrations, but knowing what they do, you probably get a very dreadful feeling. And he just touches the back of his head.
Oh, Kara
And
gives
his-
flashes of the Alhoon, like, kind of like tilts her head, like, curiously, like, is it kind of like that?
Hmm.
And his
There may
shred
be
grows
some
a
like
little
those there.
Stronger.
Oh.
Upside down.
Like, like, as my friend's kind of illuminating, like, are mind flayers kind of the main baddie? Like, are they stronger, typically, than the Alhoons?
You see Andraste put his hands together.
It does
Trying to,
depend. It
He's
will
trying to tell
also.
you.
It'll also depend what creatures have been morphed. I do, last time I had visited, there was many mind flayers, some Skriken, some Sakandi,
Oh.
just different creatures, different minions of them, and in the time they could have created any more. So
Nice! What were you trying to do with your hands, Andraste?
He was basically trying to say, like, the more that he believes there's more of them.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna
Got it. So you both
not gonna be just
collectively...
the one.
Yeah, you both collectively, like, got to the same... Oh, yeah, there's a lot of different things there. Got it.
Knowing that they're like a hive.
Fun.
He then also you get a beaming picture of your godstones in your hands. He wants them out.
You want them out? I'll pull it out.
He walks up to yours, and he
they're all
casts,
glowing.
Intellect Fortress.
What does that do?
It will, for the duration, you or one willing creature you see within range has resistance to psychic damage, as well as advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Wow. Literally mind flare counter.
I can upcast this and add people to it. Hold on. So
Oh,
how high would I have to cast this if I could just do that at once? Actually, I want two people concentrating on this. Because if I go down being the only one...
I should not be the one concentrating on the spell. I'm not very adept to it.
I mean, I can sit all the way back. That's the only thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
He'll walk over into Asta and he will cast it.
As you'll cast it at a higher level into the stone. Is that how it works? You have
Yes,
two higher
it
level,
says-
two more people?
Yes. It says when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, you can target one additional creature for each slot above 3rd. The creatures must be within 30 feet of each other when you target them. So I'll do a 4th level so Asta can get 3. And then I can twin spell a 3rd level to get the rest of us, right? Oh wait, no, I was looking at how many of us here. How many of us are here? I could include the GIF with this if I need to.
You probably should include the gift.
Yeah.
While Andraste's doing all that preparation, Via's gonna kind of... Via was gonna say something, but now I need to put it into the fucking translator again because it's refreshed. Carry on.
Also staring at the godstone, wondering what I'm supposed to do with it.
You've used spells before.
No, but like, I don't know what spell's in there. I don't know what it does. He just handed me a stone without saying anything.
He just said it to Kara. You heard him say it to Kara.
We're using telepathy,
We're all
so
linked
anything
in
that's going
telepathy.
on, everyone knows.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can't ride the stupid wave this time.
Okay, so being a bimbo and misunderstanding telepathy and thinking it's just him and Andraste on the call, he's like, Hec cerebre edunt periculosa videntur. Conaborte custodere. Te celeste allocore ante quoque excitatum facit. Which is, these mind flayers seem dangerous. I will try to protect you. By the way, I'm enjoying talking to you in Celestial. Is it making you aroused too?
And then everyone just looks at Vio.
Um, Speaking of, I'm gonna ask the Gith since we're linked with him. Are we here to do the fighting, or are we getting help from you?
Mm. Based on the knowledge we have, it will take all of you, myself and my crew, to handle the threat.
Is this thing like a warship? Like cannons, that kind of thing?
Some ballistas, some cannons.
Okay. Mm, got. Do you? Well, I guess I should ask. I might do some. Do y'all use gunpowder?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Would you be willing to spare like a small satchel? Because my whole thing is fire, and I kind of feel like if we could throw some gunpowder in there, I could make a big boom.
That that could be useful. When you say your thing, do you mean your divine power?
Yeah, my thing.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, well, it's going to take us some time to travel to that area, and we'll probably have to stop and restock at the rock before we go.
What's the rock? Is that like a name for something, or is it literally just a rock?
It's the city. It's a short name. Where did that go? It is full name. The Rock of Brawl. It's probably one of the better spots to stop for travelers through the plain.
Oh, is there like?
Using telepathy, I'm gonna ask, like, do I use this now, the stone, or wait?
I'm literally gonna take your godstone from you. Wait.
Just wait.
Okay, you just gave it. You said what it does, and then gave it to me, and be like, am I supposed to use it now, or?
And I said, wait.
Well, this rock place we're going. You said we were gonna like resupply there. Like, is there like trade? Like, do they take
Oh yeah,
coins?
yeah. I mean, I would be careful carrying coin. Before it was the Grand City, it is. It was a pirate outpost. So.
Got it. Immediately a hand just tightens around Kara's little pack.
That is the... No, I'm laughing because, like, in cities where, like, pickpocketing and shit is a really big problem, that's usually there's signage like, watch your personal belongings, and that's the first thing people do is touch their important stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm just laughing at that right
All right. Well, I guess let's get on this. At least we're not on the water. I'll just say you missed out on that last time.
now. Right.
Yeah, you missed out.
On the road again. Hey, hey, on the road again.
His amnesia is small.
I'm trying.
It's small because it's slowly coming into view.
Warrior, I'm texting you something.
Height. More height.
Oh, this thing has 3 floors.
I think 5, including the deck.
Oh, 5. I guess
Mhm.
I'm not zoomed out enough.
Yeah, it's pretty big. Well, while the ship is flying through the astral plane, you do not really want to be on the deck. You'll probably want to head below. There's a
Is that...
handful of rec rooms you can wait in.
Oh, okay. What is it, like the storm thing that happened earlier? Is that gonna happen again?
Not necessarily. The ship can, at its full speed, can move upwards of 3,000 miles per day. So, pretty fast.
Oh, so like ripping our skin off or something like that.
Sure.
Alright, well, I guess let's... What kind of rec room you got? Dice? Pool? Cards?
It's a bit more calming. He cuts off conversation, just turns around, and starts to walk up the deck towards the this large room on the back of it, kind of built up, be the captain's quarters. And you see many other Githyanki crew members kind of very quickly getting things ready in the second they have stillness while y'all are talking. And others starting to hurry downstairs.
Do they just seem like they're generally just going about their day, like busy work type stuff, or do they have like a look of concern or trepidation, anything like that?
Make an insight check.
4.
Hard to read. They're moving in. They're definitely in a rush, whenever they're gone.
Well,
you head down, like the kind of first full deck under the deck, and there are a handful of tables at the top right corner, with a lot of chairs all around. So you can all set up around one of the larger tables.
Okay.
It's not like there's somebody like currently, you know. Well, I guess that's something you notice entirely, is that there's not really a chef or any kind of food or drink really around. In this area there is a little, looks like a hot tea dispenser. Decoration wise, there are some flowers.
Basic.
Blossoms that's hanging on the wall that are just not wilting due to the time weirdness of the plane. But it's very relaxing.
you said
Very
this
calming,
was
as he said.
the captain's quarters, you said? Or
No, he went to the captain's quarters. He
Okay.
left y'all.
Huh. Do these people not eat either? Well, I mean, I know we don't, but
I don't. Not
I
quite
take it they don't
sure.
entertain much.
Doesn't look like it.
There's not even a cheese plate.
I'm just imagining images of a cheese plate. Nell's mine.
I hate this place. I miss Tesla already. Why are we having this version?
Why are we helping them?
I'm gonna start getting us some hot tea.
It's
I'm curious to just try the dispenser.
we're helping because he can be a valuable ally since he's also of a divinity like us. He will only help us if we help him.
It's like a green tea with a little bit of like a florally, herbally kind of extra addition. You can see all these strange flowers and plants floating at the top of the dispenser. It's like a glass one.
No witter than the stuff in the Feywild. Do y'all want some of this?
I'm good. I just kind of waved my hand like a no thanks.
I'll take some.
Yeah, sure.
Gimme.
Okay, there you go. Dre?
Hmm?
You want some of this tea? This weird green tea?
Remember, he only likes Leviathan marrow. Give a wink.
Has it never clicked that that is exactly why he no longer does these things?
I know, that's why I said it!
Well, he said it's gonna be a while. Well, I'm sure y'all heard all that stuff he was saying to me. I'm sure he can still hear everything we're saying right now. We're still linked, right?
Kara
I don't know
face
how this shit
palms.
works.
Kara just face palms.
Can you hear me right now?
Yes.
Not you.
Oh.
I have been keeping myself out of the telepathy because I need to focus to pilot the ship.
Oh, sorry about that. But while I got your attention, what's the deal with his tea?
It looks like you can hear him sigh through his mind. It is an herbal tea.
Oh, nice. Is it
Enjoy.
oh,
It's almost like he
he hung
cuts
up
the
on me.
line.
Why does Nell always piss somebody off on a ship? Why?
It's my charm.
How does the tea taste?
He's...
Lovely.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, nothing?
Could you use some honey?
Lovely.
Oh, okay.
Like I was saying, he said it's gonna be a while.
Mhm.
So, I don't know, like... do we have anything we need to
Do?
cover?
I don't think so, as far as I know. But unless anyone's got things hovering on their mind right now.
Well, I'm just based on, like, what's in front of us. Because, like, based on what I heard y'all talking about, like, we fought something similar, but these things are gonna be different.
Yes, we fought one that was alone. More than likely found some way to escape its kind, or hive, or something of the sort. Normally, this is like a very meticulously thought out hive.
Hopefully they haven't theramorphed any dragons or beholders.
Was that him or the DM?
Chad.
Oh,
Oh, thanks, Chad. More anxiety.
That
Bella,
stuff comes pretty
no!
easy for me. Here's the ghost thing.
oh, speaking of ghosting, am I still seeing through shit?
Nope.
Ah,
It ended
damn.
about a minute after. For 1 minute you had the Eldritch Invocation ghostly sight.
Ah. Well, yeah, that's my whole concern, because from my memory of the fight that we had, we struggled a little bit with that, and he
Nothing
still
ran
got
away.
away. Yeah,
Yeah.
so how do we know we're not going to see that one there?
Yeah, you guys get flashbacks of Winona being like mind controlled by it. And her attacking us.
Oh. Oh no. Here.
You do get memories of the kind of study y'all did over those, or like things y'all knew about them. Those were that one in particular, that creature, an Alhoon. It is a mind flare, or like a branch off of a mind flare, but it is almost like the Emperor in a way, where it's an outcast from mind flare society who kind of defies whatever ruling power there is.
Question: is the grand design like a Baldur's Gate thing, or is that like a thing? It's always been like a thing.
Never read about it before Baldur's Gate, the specific like phrasing of the grand design, but I think just in history in general, the Illithid society has always, at least, it's kind of ebbed and flowed. There was a time in the past where there was like an entire empire of Illithids, and they were very strong. And they've definitely come a lot from that in this time and place. But it's always like a kind of threat, especially in the outer planes, that is being dealt with. Githyanki in particular. It's like their whole... They do hunt them. Still.
Even with this little buff stone that you're gonna give us in Drossite, I have a bad feeling that one of us is gonna get mind control to fuck up the other. Do we have any way to break mind control?
I can't remember what it was called, but it's images back at Sungrove, some spell that Andraste would cast on Nell. I can't remember what it was called, though.
Mind blank?
I know what it's called. It's called Mind Blank.
Mind blank?
Yeah, you had it
I don't
too.
think it's
Good
gonna
job,
do
you.
what you think it's gonna do. Let's see.
I'll think of a Pathfinder spell. Break enchantment.
This Reddit post, what's so good about Mind Blank? Obviously you have no roleplay capabilities.
Well, it sounds like you're all going to be real tired of the counter charm song by the end of whatever we're doing.
You only have the one song for counter charm?
You guys need to
Right,
vote
I will write a few
Vote?
variations. Thank you for the inspiration.
on one person for this Mind Blank.
Help.
So,
What's
I have
from
to
my...
ask the hard question. Who's the dumbest person here?
Everyone looks at Austin.
I thought I'm hearing that. I'm like, I
was about to-
animals. I am
Well, I
omniscient of them.
honestly, like, I was about to point at Nell, because usually he's the one that gets dominated by things.
Oh
The
yeah,
spell
I might...
magic would also work if it was like a magical domination, not like a psychic ability or something.
Well,
Darling. Darling.
oh, he's not talking to me.
Are you darling?
Honey.
Only says it to one person.
Husband.
Yes?
Oh, he responded to husband.
What teleportation capabilities do you have, my love?
Dimension door.
Larger? Is that it?
It's the best I could do at the moment.
Why? Kara kind of looks at him like, why?
What do you need?
Like, there's just nothing but fear in this man's eyes right now. Like, he's so afraid.
Yeah, Kara puts a reassuring hand on Andraste's shoulders, and you get flashes of us defeating the Horned Lord and crushing a manifestation of Orcus and all these crazy things, and just gives him a squeeze like, we could do it.
As you pull away, you notice it didn't help because you get the feeling that he had during that fight with Agatha.
I'm trying to elaborate a little bit, I'm not sure.
Was gonna have to leave and take some people with him, so he's very upset right now. Because this is something that he thinks he's gonna
I don't think the group
So-
knew that.
Oh my god, they did it.
No, you just told me.
Oh my god, okay, so
So,
No.
You see that whole fight. You see Kara get knocked, and you feel the absolute anger towards Agatha, and yeah, so you see that he was gonna do that because he didn't want to lose you guys.
Vio walks over and wraps his arms around him. You never told me.
It was gonna be the hardest thing I would have ever had to do.
Fucking new. Sorry.
And I never would want to do that. So I'm just so scared that if this goes bad, it might. I'm just scared. So I think whoever has this mind blank needs to be the one person that can guarantee that at least they can get away.
You mean run away?
Yes.
Chode raises his hand.
Chode.
Cloud. Cloud, Chad, Chode.
Chode.
Okay, Cloud. I think this lasts for 8 hours. Oh, 24 hours, so
Jesus Christ.
It's not just going on to Cloud, but he's using a twin spell to put it on himself and on Cloud.
Hmm.
So what does Mind Blank do exactly?
It, like, completely shuts out emotion
Until
spells.
the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is immune to psychic damage. Any effect that would sense its emotion or read its thoughts, divination spells, and the charm condition. The spell even foils wish spells and spells or effects similar power used to affect the target's mind or gain information about the target.
Do we have other ways of breaking charms besides the Mind Blank?
And Vio is literally a walking charm breaker.
Oh.
But Kara gives another squeeze to Andraste's shoulder. She's like, it's not gonna come to that again.
I think for the very first time, you guys definitely felt how Andraste would feel if any of you died, too. So that's...
Well, I guess we're on the same page, huh?
Right. Should we go?
Well, we're...
Go where? We're
We're on
sitting
this...
for like an hour.
You can't walk away from us, you're stuck with us! I, like, hug him around the neck and nookie his head. I'm like, you're stuck! Trying to, like, distract him.
I do like it's a very quick think. Like a thought just flits across my mind of a mansion.
Kara just glares at Asta. Kara just glares at Asta.
It was a very quick thought. I immediately dismissed it.
Okay.
That's why I was like there for like.
Then she does like the point eyes at her and back at you and eyes at her like I'm watching you.
You just see the image of Kara just looking back at you. Fear.
Well, regardless of the emotional turmoil to concentrate over, we're arriving, so be ready to head out soon.
God, I forgot that we're connected to him and you...
No, he wasn't there for any of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess we're at the rock.
How? Oh. I guess who's gonna be the main training person? Because I doubt many people will know the languages we know unless we want to telepathically link with everybody.
I have
But,
common.
okay, Kara, you will buy everything for us.
And I'm gonna hook my arm into VO because he's gonna be my walking persuader for cheaper prices.
A walking coupon book.
Walking VO's the coupon book.
I heard that.
No, you heard me think that, bitch.
All right, come on, let's go.
You feel a sudden lurching as the ship comes to a sudden stop once more and slowly floats into its dock. As you head out, you get a good view of the most familiar thing you've seen so far in the astral plane.
Excuse me.
A giant city.
It looks very small to me. There you go.
Is civilization.
Ooh,
Ooh.
looks like there's a star in the middle.
Oh my god. Do I... Sure. I was like, I thought my computer was dead.
Oh, so this place is big.
This is...
This place is big. I can see it at whale over there in the corner.
An astral whale.
Can I turn into an astral whale?
I don't think so. I think it's an
Darn.
aberration. I'll double check in a minute. We have docked. I'll be worrying about any stuff with the city and restocking and everything. You have a handful of hours probably to enjoy the city.
Alright, sounds good, thanks.
Well, I guess you can always just call
you
us if you need us.
You're truly. Sorry.
Alright, well, I guess let's wander.
Alright, come on.
Quick question for the DM. Is it possible to hide your emotions with telepathy?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe a little bit harder, but yeah. So you'll step into the docks, see many different ships all throughout. Other ships similar to the Githyan Keys, ships that you saw, like the ones you saw before with the Astro Elves, the Star Moth. There's one like landed on 4 legs, and it almost looks like a large wasp, but it is a ship. There is one that looks like a giant sea turtle. One that looks like a big squid. More of a normal looking, like, kind of pirate ship floating at the dock. One, it looks like a large pirate ship with sails coming out of the sides. And kind of on the back, there is a large, looks like a tree at first, kind of growing out of it, but you notice it's moving, and it appears to be a treant. Walking past, you can see that its like roots are grown into the ship and like woven into the deck. So it is a living ship in a sense.
Oh my god.
That's cool.
One that looks like kind of like a dragonfly. And yeah, Here in the docks,
Has it been like a mismatch of people, or has it just been like all Githyanki or all the Astral Elves?
you're seeing a lot of different kind of people. Some astral elves, some Githyanki. Uh, at one point, you see look like some oozes, kind of slugging along, and then they grow in size, and arms and legs and a head pops out as they begin to talk to a dock worker. Um, you see, would they be here? All the questions. You see a handful of constructs walking around, especially here in the docks, kind of working and helping. Um, they are small constructs, and they're almost like little gnomes, but robots. Um, and a handful of them, they all look a little bit different, but they are usually accompanied by a gnome. What else? Heading up the docks and into like the dry docks, the working yard. Um, there's like a small, I mean, it's barely anything. There's like 3 tents uh, in front of a dingy-looking tavern. Um, on the like between the tavern and another building, you see some little like penguin people, differently colored and cloaked, kind of huddled by the alleyway. Um, would these people be here? Because I would love it if they were, but I don't know if they're super nice. Well, there might be a couple large, like, hippopotamus people, basically.
Ooh.
GIF. GIFF. Um, some monkey people. Similar to what Asta was at one point. Uh, as well as mixed in with like a lot of your like core races, what are like humans, elves, dwarves, just traveling through the area.
This place be boosting.
I'm just gonna be keeping a careful eye out for sneaky little pickpockets the entire time. Just paranoid about that now while we're going through.
Just make a perception check off the back.
Okay.
Off the bat.
Off the back of the bat.
Nat 20, 33.
Nobody spent. I mean, lots of shady people around this area, but none kind of hovering around y'all or like watching you in particular.
Okay.
You see that dingy tavern you're looking at. You notice the sign says the Rock Rat. But further on down the street, kind of towards the nicer parts of the city that you can see in the distance, you do see a larger, very not very nice, but nicer looking tavern than the Rock Rat here you're seeing in front of you.
I mean, we can go to the tavern. There's usually at least somebody that knows something.
Okay. Yeah, she just kind of shrugs and like nods. Like, alright.
You head over. You see a sign at the front with what looks like a beholder, but all of its eyes are replaced with like different colors of the rainbow. and below it it says the Happy Beholder.
I love that.
In what language? Because I don't know if I can read it.
Common.
No.
So, well, you can. It's written.
Oh, yes.
You still have your.
You're like, I get it!
This tavern seems to be popping a little bit. Heading on inside, you see it is a pretty busy with a host of different workers at the bar. Most standing out to you is the large beholder behind the bar.
Mm, what?
You see a little mage hand in front of him, kind of cleaning a dish.
So he's the happy beholder.
Oh.
This giant eye looks up at you. You feel the magic
Go.
within your body and on your body, on your items, just says, welcome to the Happy Beholder. In common.
Hi.
Je ne comprends pas.
Oh. Affected by
says
the astral
welcome.
storm. Pointing at them.
Oh, unfortunate. Got caught out there. Well, glad to see you've made it to the rock.
Oh, I'm the only one that can understand
Yeah,
him.
I'm looking at
Oh, well, any of them learn, start speaking in this, like, the tongue's kind of, like, lolling around and it's growling that's talking, in deep speech.
No.
Deep speech?
Adjust
Anybody
it.
understand this one?
Adjust it now.
Oh, hello.
Just you two. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know many.
Oh, deep speech.
Jesus Christ.
It's always nice to meet someone well studied.
Around it. Well, what would you recommend to drink?
Oh, I mean, we have plenty of things. I think probably the best thing daily on tap right now would be the Starhaven special.
Wonderful. One each of those, please.
I kind of tug on Kara's sleeves and like telepathically ask her to ask the man if there's any weapon stores nearby.
Oh.
Is telepathy up?
How long does telepathy stay up? Oh, okay, good.
Well, he's looking at us.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I guess after seeing the telepathy, be like, okay, I will point at Kara, point at my bow and arrow, and just like point at like the store just all around us. Be like, where? And hopefully that she gets that.
You're looking for a bow? I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna roll
No,
and see. I'm just gonna roll a flat intelligence check to see. Alright. It takes her a hot minute.
I'm
Hey,
waving the
so
arrows to the
since,
face.
this is the first time we've ever kind of been here, right? You got any idea, like, if there's any trade or things to binge around here?
He calls out to one of the other bartenders to start making that round to work in the back. Says, oh, well, there's the lesser market here in the low city, but it's not the nicest stuff, It's more of a bargain.
Okay.
If you're wanting something better, you're going to want to travel to the middle city. You can find the Smith's Coster. It's a merchant company.
Okay.
In particular, they specialize in trafficked weapons. So it'll be a little iffy going around there.
Okay.
Pirate Town.
The
Wait.
Wait.
Never mind.
Okay.
Just get a glimpse of
You
Winona
don't.
and Concern.
the
Don't bring her
telepathy
here.
isn't working right now.
The beholder's looking
The
at us.
beholder's canceling our magic.
Anti-magic cone.
Does it work on Divine?
Is the telepathy coming from divine source?
Me.
But is it like your spellcasting? Because we haven't really done that as divine fully yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. One day when you're full magic god, I'll let you cast spells all the time.
Okay.
One day.
But yeah, you do notice that it's cancelled when you try to do that, or when you kind of feel that. Um, then there is the Great Market in the middle city. It's a bit more chaotic, but lots of vendors, street performers, beggars, merchants. It's really the hub
Got it.
of the city. Um, mm, uh, yeah, those are probably your best bet around here.
Thank you so much.
Right, we'll head out to your recommendations after these drinks. Aye, aye, Captain. You get it because of the.
His eyes all
Um,
bob and nod in recognizing.
I'm so
And he
weirded
kind
out.
of floats off
do
to go work on. Oh, were you gonna? Did you wanna?
I just wanted some history about him. Most of them asked, like, where did you come from?
Oh, well, I mean, one second. Clean up the holders.
The underdog.
Because
I mean,
Cool.
I want to know what got him his gig.
Mm,
Yeah,
I
how
mean,
is he here?
probably not being a paranoid freak who thinks everybody's gonna kill him helped.
I suppose the question is,
Because,
do you want to know how I in particular got here, or do you want to know how beholders get here?
I'm curious about your birthday, and I'm curious as to how you landed your job in this establishment.
Well, I think. Was it? Was it? It was before Prince Andrew for sure, but was it Kalar or Froon? Where's the? Maybe that's what I'm looking for. Hmm. Well, that's not what I'm looking for then. Well, I think I was in the Underdark for a while, and I found a portal, and it popped me out into the astral plane, and I was floating for a long time, and then there was a bit meaner uh, fellow like myself piloting a large ship that carried me up, brought me over here, kind of dropped me off at the rock. Uh, at the time, it was Prince.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, at the time it was Prince Kalar. Uh, he was a bit more of a figurehead. So the city was just kind of being run by itself, and I just started out by helping other people. Kind of worked my way up in the system here.
Mm.
Do
Not
you...
sure entirely how long I've been here. It's kind of, I start to lose track after a while.
Yeah, it does work kind of differently here. But I guess that's all. Didn't mean to keep you from your work for so
Oh,
long. Thank you.
not a problem. Happy to help. And it's nice to share some knowledge. Got plenty of it. And
Ha!
now floats off to go work on some other things. Y'all take a seat at a table. The waiter eventually brings you all over a round of Starhaven specials for you all. It's like a very fizzy, very light, like a champagne kind of, but a bit fruity.
Are we still under the beholder's gaze?
No, Yeah, once he like turned and started to go do his other things, y'all felt a little bit of a tingle come back, and almost like a sudden. Y'all were all thinking, or maybe some of you were having like internal mental thoughts, just looking around, and suddenly you can all hear each other, and it's like, oh,
Yeah, the first thing you get is, I can't believe I'm having a drink that was served by a beholder in a
Via's just
strange plane.
Via's just sparkling bright yellow, and it's like, I've always wanted to meet a beholder. They're so cool. They're just infused with pure magical power, and that's why I learnt deep speech when I was a kid, because I read about one in the library, and I wasn't meant to read the book, but I read the book, and they're so cool, and now I've met one.
Car like leans her hands out like on the table, and she's like, I didn't know that about you. You were that interested in beholders?
Yeah, I mean, they're so unique. Nothing else looks like them. Nothing else moves like them. How do they float? They have so many eyes.
Is that your thing?
I get it. It's one of my things.
you're interrupted by an argument that breaks out in the corner between it looks like two different groups of astral elves. The two people in particular arguing start to kind of stand up and almost flex a little bit of magical power at each other, and the beholder immediately snaps on them. Any magic drops, and you see a couple of very large, like muscular people. One's a GIF hippo person. One's a big buff monkey person, and they take the elves and escort them outside. And the beholder calls out, "Yeah, no more of that. You don't want us to have to report anything to the magistrates." And then their groups kind of follow out with them, and they go their separate ways outside.
Damn, it
What
really
you
helps
just
to
yelled?
have that gaze. Oh, I'll like repeat it telepathically what I just saw, so then Nell can understand.
Magistrate. So there's like a governmental body here. I thought this was like a pirate place, pirate town,
unless
but
it
it says government.
unless it
It
changed.
was a pirate town, is what he said.
Yeah, kind of. I also like from the beholder. Replay the information about the three places that we could go to see what they have, and this in the middle city, this Smith Quarter kind of had some trafficked weapons that gave me piratey vibes. So it still, I guess, kind of lingers a little bit, but for the most part, it seems that this area has changed.
I think we'll be fine. I mean, it can't be any worse than dealing with anyone at the Moonlight Dominion.
That's true.
I just thought of like, what do we need? I just thought of the smoke powder, or not smoke powder, gunpowder
New potions will always
idea.
be nice.
Yeah. Anybody else need anything?
I wanted new arrows.
What's
I mean,
wrong
I
with
really need that
current
fucking
arrows?
room, but I'm not gonna get that here.
I meant like powered up arrows.
Cool magical arrows.
Yeah. I had some stronger arrows, but I kind of used whatever I had left of them on the Horn Lord. I have a feeling I'm not going to be using much wild shape here in a floating elephant just like in the middle of space trying to fight something.
Well, transported or illegally smuggled weapons sounds like a good place to go look for something like that. So I guess we'll go ahead there.
Yeah.
As you start to shift to stand up, suddenly from the edge of the table, an ooze that had slunk over grows up into more of a humanoid shape, arms and legs, head, and kind of puts his hand on the table, charmingly.
Charmingly.
Welcome, welcome. I know some lost travelers when I see them, so I'm here to give you a tour.
We're not very lost,
Kara's
sir.
nose is already wrinkled at disgust at the man who's trying, or the ooze that's trying to be charming, and she's like, why? What do you want?
Well, tips are appreciated.
We're okay, thank you.
We're not very lost. We came here with a very strong person.
We're
that we-
fine.
Oh, I thought I just heard you were looking for things. I guess not.
Yeah, you were overhearing, bitch? Eavesdropping?
What are you
Some
implying?
interesting things to show us.
No,
Some magical
we're
things.
fine. He's literally grabbing all of you guys and trying to push you away from the stranger.
Magical?
Can
Like more oh.
yeah, I was about to say you have to
The
keep
only
in
person
mind
who
when he's
would thrive in a
talking.
place like this is somebody like Rain.
He is speaking in common, but everybody can understand him.
Oh, weird. Can I insight check?
No.
Wait, are we back? Is it normal? Are we normal?
Can you understand me?
Actually, that would have been enough time, so yeah.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Oh, hi guys.
I'm gonna change it
No!
because I wanna. There's a.
There's still no
He's
reason.
speaking in. What could he be speaking in? Something. Let me see if there's a specific. Do they have their own language, or is it just like that?
I was about to say gobbledygook, but I'm pretty sure that's what the goblin's language is called.
Yeah.
Ha!
Under there. Oh. Let's see. I'm gonna say it's deep speech, but still everybody can understand. Well, it seems like your friend is justifyingly paranoid in the city of the Rock. I'll be outside if my business would be appreciated.
Can I, like, at least
can
insight
roll.
check? Yeah.
Mhm.
I was trying, and then I hear, we're going out the door! I was like, I'd like to, can I? There it is! That's what we like to hear! Hold on, where is my insight?
And can I have been keeping an eye on all of our pouches during this conversation?
Perception check.
Hold on, I have advantage on my rolls. It doesn't fucking matter. 32.
21.
He seems a little like he's overdoing it. Putting on a bit of an act. Probably a little bit sleazy. But as far as the
He's
giving information for, a tip would be appreciated. That was
Yeah, I think
genuinely given.
I think he's
One of
just
the
some.
many quote unquote entrepreneurs in
Yeah,
the
I was
city.
about to say. I was like, I think it's
I
just
hate
a
people
guy
who are
who's
just trying to wet their
overly.
whistle like that.
Yeah, he's just trying to make some gold. He's trying to make business. That's why he came off so fucking pushy as he did. He literally reminds me of the guys in the mall, like the bottom floor, that are in the little stands, and they're like, "Would you like to try
The bottom
this?"
feeders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then for the perception check, nobody going for your pouches, those are all safe. But looking around the room, you see a group of creatures. Hard to notice at first as they're almost like blending in with the corner of the tavern that they're in. 3 figures They're almost like... They're very insectile in their look. So almost like... I guess... Antish is the best way. They have 4 arms and 2 legs that they'll stand on. But they're all kind of... Their antennae are all kind of flicking and clicking, and they're kind of clicking their mandibles at each other. Can't really understand what they're saying. It's almost like there's not even words coming out. There's just sounds they're making at each other. They're communicating, but there's a couple of glances coming from them. They're probably like the shadiest group in here at the moment.
At the moment.
Okay, well, seeing them and glancing, I'm just going to stare straight at them and then use thaumaturgy and change my eyes to like almost like white flames flickering out.
Do you want to do an intimidation?
Sure.
With
Not
advantage.
again.
This usually goes terribly. Oh,
Not today?
that's a 23.
Oh my god.
After a second of them, kind of stopping their communications and just noticing you're staring so hard and looking back, they start to glance less and just mind their business, basically. Just stop looking over. And kind of continue to keep an eye. It goes for about like a minute, 2 minutes. And they just have stopped looking. Eventually, other people in the group start to notice now, just like intensely staring across the room.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you ready
Thank
to
you.
go?
Yeah,
I see
look.
what you're doing, and I just don't want to deal with anybody, so thank you.
Just not in the mood.
A small, what could be a gnome at first. It's actually one of those little constructs. Kind of walks past the table and is just holding a tray up with like both arms. And there's a bunch of little like shot glasses on it. He's like, shots? Anyone?
Oh god, these made their way into the Forgotten
Shots?
Realms too.
Sample date service. We're
And kind of like
Oh, yeah.
stops for a second as he walks past the table and like looks, like stares intensely. And as you say that, he's like, oh no, it's a small price.
Ah, I see.
Just a gold for a
Great.
shot. Also for the round, earlier it would have been, we'll say, 5 gold.
Okay, Theo paid it. And Theo buys a round of shots as well.
Oh,
Oh my god, getting fucked up in the first moment of town.
We
So
can't
6
get
more gold.
What is
Thank-
yeah. I kind of do one of the smell tests, like, like, does it smell like it's strong?
Yeah, this smells a little more, closer to like the drinks in the orcish town y'all were in. It's like almost like a, what is the word I'm looking for? Like a gasoline kind of scent to it.
That made me have the shits last time. There you go, Austin, you can take that.
No, thank you.
Oh wait, you said it's a gnome? So a gnomish, I guess I can ask him, what am I looking at here?
I thought we're all in common again.
Yeah, we're back in common.
We're back.
Oh, well, same thing, just in common.
What were you saying?
I'm asking him what the drink is. What is this?
Oh, it's just a little, bit of the auto gnome special. It's my own special. Personally, what did I say his name was? I didn't say his name, but his name was, yeah, Luigi just kind of lets me kind of work around and sell a bit of my own.
Luigi the Beholder. Oh.
Luigi.
Alright, I guess I'll give it a try. I'll throw it back.
There's definitely a very intense flavor to it. You can do a con save if you feel like you need to, as strong as it is. Probably in a couple minutes you will start to feel the slightest little teeny bit of a buzz. Whether it's the drink or your mind playing tricks on you, you're not sure.
Yeah, either way, I slide. Once I see Asta's not taking mine, I slide mine to Nell. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing it.
Thea's having a great time. So it's like, cheers to achieving one of my lifelong dreams, and I've decided this is now a vacation for all of us.
A vacation in the
Oh.
astral realm?
Nat 20 con save, wow.
Vio really taking his liquor well.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Oh God.
It's actually pretty fucking good. Normally I can't get drunk, but
Would you like a bottle?
This,
It'll go for about 20 gold. 20 gold, let's say that.
It does have a
so
certain
excited.
size.
You see Caro already slides over 20 gold.
She knows he needs it.
Yeah. So, the minute that he hands me the bottle, I just hand the bottle to Nell. There you go.
bought me liquor?
I bought you liquor.
He opens up his chest cavity when he takes the gold, puts it in there, and takes the bottle out. And it's cooled.
Oh.
Nice!
That is impressive.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm very thankful to my creator.
Yeah, we need to
Does
figure
the
out how to
other-
make something like that to keep our food from going bad.
Honestly. Oh
Is
my
your
god.
creator around?
He's in the high city. We're you know, we're close, but
Oh,
not
okay.
together anymore.
So there's a low, mid, and high city in this area.
Oh, did y'all like break up?
Oh no, he just, after he made me and gave me, my autonomy, you know, he kind of taught me a bit about the city and the world, and then he just, like, wanted me to follow my dreams, and here I am.
Oh, good for you.
Thank you. I do have 2 more bottles if you were interested.
Give me the
How about
fucking.
this?
Give me the fucking bottle. Oh,
Hold on.
holding. I zip my lips.
I will buy both of those for 35. How about that?
Make a persuasion check.
Not great, but not terrible. 15.
37.
Alright, deal.
Thank you. Takes the other 2 bottles out. Puts them out. They're like about the size of like beer bottles, but you know, very strong
Stronger
liquor
shit.
inside. Yeah.
Damn.
Well, I guess I'll have to head back to my apartment. Now to stock back up.
There
Thank
you
you
go.
so much for your
Welcome.
patronage.
I'm just gonna call this automaton liquor.
Automaton soup.
Say auto gnome liquor,
Oh,
because that's what they are. Auto gnomes.
Autobots, roll out.
Is there a hyphen in auto gnome?
Nope. No species, they're just one word.
I still like that I bought the bottle and now you bought me liquor. Like best gift I've ever gotten.
The insect-like people have finished their drinks and headed out, and Danielle's watch
Yeah.
didn't go up to anything shady.
Yeah.
I mage hand finger gun as close as I can get to them as they leave.
They continue their clicking mandibles and antenna without saying anything.
Theo
waves to the beholder.
You want to talk
Flips
to
over.
the beholder?
You feel a tingle as it fades. And like, oh, did you need more drinks?
Oh no, we were just heading out, but
Oh.
my friend here is
Oh, I
just a
see.
big fan. Yes.
Well, enjoy the city.
I can understand you now.
Ah, good. Glad it's faded.
Oh my goodness. So when we finally walk out, I'm like, oh god, we're gonna get bothered a lot while trying to walk through here. Every fucking corner, someone's gonna be like, do you want this? Do you want this? And you guys need to have some self-control, okay?
Okay, well, you seem like you might have been around here for a while since I can finally understand and communicate with you. Where's like a good place for us to like find, wait, you've already done this, haven't you? You all talked.
Yes, we talked.
About
I know where
weapons.
to go.
He gave
Yes.
her weapon shops, yeah.
Yeah. How about like gunpowder? Like if somebody was coming to restock their ship and just was just looking for gunpowder.
Well, here in the dry docks, you might have some luck getting it in kind of in bulk. Otherwise, lesser market could have some. The Smith's Coster that I mentioned earlier, they do a lot of trading, so they could have some as well when you're there.
All right. And you wouldn't happen to have some empty glass bottles you were gonna throw out anyway?
I mean, I like to recycle, but I can give some. Sure, I have some extras. I can go for a price.
Okay. How many you got? And what size are we talking?
I mean, you're talking to a pretty prosperous tavern keeper. Which ones do you want?
Well, I have an idea, so the bigger the better. I'm working on a project.
I got a couple of like the big jugs with the little finger loop on the side.
Yes. Maybe like 3 of those, if you have them.
Okay, we'll do 3 gold.
3 gold? Done.
Yeah, just select it over.
I give them
I'll have a
5.
tender get those. And the GIF, big hippo guy, comes back with his kind of hugging the 3 jugs in his hands and sets them on the bar.
Alright, appreciate it. And would the kind of like general stores around here carry like nails?
What, like the metal nails or like fingernails?
Like metal nails.
Oh, yeah, probably somewhere around here in the dry dock would have something like that.
Alright. Alright, so it sounds like I need to go to the dry dock for both of my things. You need to go, what is it, to the middle? For yours, for the weapons? What about potions? Did y'all cover potions? Where we can look for potions?
Oh shit. No, I didn't ask him about that.
Potions?
Yeah, is there like a place you recommend for potions?
I mean, you might find some general shops. There is the Mages Guild, but sometimes they can be a bit stingy about some of their equipment if you're not a member.
What guild? What's the name?
Oh, I think it's just... Yeah. Yeah, nothing fancy. Not your typical mages, I suppose, but just the Mages Guild of Brawl.
Oh.
It's, as travelers, all of the arcane spellcasters that reside in the city are somewhat entitled to join. It's kind of a federation. Sometimes they're short-term guests, as I say, or sometimes there are more due-paying members.
Too bad we don't know any arcane spellcasters.
Andraste, you want to go check that place out?
I have no money.
No, just I'm not talking about becoming a member. I'm just saying pop by. Like these are your people.
You can always
Big
come back
Stan.
here once you get money.
As I notice you do like some knowledge, would you be interested in a library?
Oh, there's a library.
Yes.
In the High City. Sending you all over the place. There's the Library of the Spheres.
Of
You
the
won't be
spheres
able-
or the fierce?
Spheres, like circle,
Spheres.
3D circles. Yep.
I hate you!
My Lady Jaw's spear!
Not necessarily one of the shops I would have mentioned. It's a library. In particular, they don't let their contents go off the premises. They're a bit stingy about that as well.
Mm.
And then I better go and you guys can just drop me off there.
Oh, I mean, I was kind of curious
The
myself.
library.
Yeah, I mean, I want to look through the library as well.
For picture books?
No,
Pictures
Well-
of animals.
no,
That's
I know what
exactly-
animals look like, sweetie.
Everybody knows what an animal looks like, sweetie.
Sweaty. No, I want to look at more books on my god. Didn't have much in the places I've looked so far.
Maybe they have a temple.
Is there
There's a temple district in the High City. They have many different ones, many different kinds.
God,
so,
we're gonna be here forever! He told us, the
Okay,
fucking
well-
guy told us a few hours. We're talking like a
that's what I
whole
was gonna say.
day.
We only have a few hours, so it sounds like
A
we need to
handful.
Split up.
I will go to the library. I will look up information about your god for you, Austin.
I'm like, I don't think we should
Is
split up in a
anybody-
strange
Potions.
city.
Yeah.
Potions, library, and
I mean,
temples were
yeah.
in High City. The weapons were potentially in the middle, and the dry docks are
We
on the lower.
literally
Hunter,
what we
do we
could.
have time to get to?
Let's see. Let's see.
I would
We might just
forgo
have
the
to-
weapon shop for the temples, if that
Well,
helps.
I was gonna say maybe we just forego the High City until we get back.
Who says he's going to bring us back here?
We are gonna
I
bring us
mean-
back here.
You know, he says it'll take him, a handful of hours to restock. He doesn't say he's gonna leave y'all or anything. So if it takes a little bit of extra time, y'all won't be in.
Oh, wait,
Okay,
might
great.
just be
Well, we're in
someone
the
talking
lower
to him.
we're in the lower city right now, so we can hit the lesser market, and then we're gonna work our way up to the middle city to go to the warp.
Okay, let's just work our way up. We'll
Work our
start
way
at
up.
the bottom and go up.
This one's okay, yeah, if y'all wanna.
Also, I forgot some of us can move a shitload faster than normal right now.
Oh, somebody just carried me. You are our guy, but thank you again. Your name?
Luigi.
Luigi.
Large Luigi.
That's why your name is familiar because that other guy told us about it. But thank you, Luigi.
Is,
I'm gonna say you are the happy beholder.
Luigi,
I hate you.
yes.
is it true that you could just kind of like think of something and then it's a thing?
Well, I can't say I've tried. Sometimes that can go a little bit, wrong.
I just look at Andraste. The minute I hear the word wrong.
Well, if you ever would be willing to try, for the sake of just me wanting to learn, not anywhere near the city, of course, but maybe.
I don't know.
I already forgot what we were talking about. No, that's not-
Experimenting with you, like thinking things
Experiment.
into existence.
Just thinking things.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I'm pretty busy, so that'll be tough. But I think there's a handful of others flying around the astral realm, so maybe you'll find one of them.
Thank you so
Should
much.
we? Andraste, should we take up an important piece of architecture from here so we can teleport back here?
Um,
Do you still do that?
let's. Luigi, is there a component I could use for a teleport spell? that you wouldn't mind giving me?
Well, maybe, oh! I'll just give you another one of those extra bottles. Half a gold.
Oh,
A smaller
thank you.
one.
I want to bring Chestnut back here to meet the beholder.
Additionally, there is one that might be hard to find, so it's not super hard, but it might cover some of those spaces without having to kind of go to different ones. Uh, there's a large building next to the lesser market. It's kind of unnaturally large, and it's unmarked, so won't be anything you're necessarily looking for other than a big building. Most likely there'll be one like probably around 12-foot tall person outside in really nice robes. They're good with business and magical items and stuff of the like.
Are we talking about a giant?
I do believe they are giants, yes. Mercanes, to be specific.
Do I know what that is?
Oh my god. Arcana or religion check.
Ooh, that's I rolled like shit when I was warming up, but I've been rolling good as fuck during the game. 22 Arcana.
They're almost like. Let me
Oh, my butthole.
like
Sorry.
astral giants that are like very solitary. Their entire race is like very taken to being merchants throughout the plains. They deal in magical items, general magic, uh, advanced technology.
Advanced technology?
Whatever that means in this world.
Mm-hmm. I think you cut out.
Items are usually pretty expensive. Kind of
Yeah.
trade and that kind of thing.
So there's philanthropic giants, like trying to make a buck here.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely.
And you won't want to offend them.
Okay, BO.
There's like
You
a
will be
weird
doing the
thing.
talking.
Once you offend one of them, it's getting back into any of their good graces is pretty impossible.
Now, are they the like you pissed me off and now I'm going to step on you giants, or are they like the now you pissed me off and now you're banned giants?
The latter.
Okay, that's good.
You will be banned and be squashed.
I think VO should do the talking when we go there.
As always.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Is there anything else we're looking for? I think.
No, I think we have a lot to hit.
No, we have a lot to do. This is a shopping episode.
Like I said, we could have split up, covered all this, but
No. And we're off. It's like I'm
no
not
argumenting
taking.
with
Nope.
Tara, just no.
Nope. We're off. Let's
Enjoy.
go. Thank you.
nice to meet you.
You'll head out, and it's easy to find the lesser market. So just eventually you head down the road, and it just starts to be tents for as far as I can see. Kind of heading down every corner, around every corner, and set up in the middle as well. It's a very wide road.
Okay. And the lesser market is on the lower, where the
Yes.
dry docks and everything are.
Mm.
So I just need some like gunpowder or some sort of combustible and nails. That's all I'm looking for.
Why do you need nails?
I'm making something.
A keg of gunpowder, 20 pounds of gunpowder, is 250 gold.
Okay. And how much would it be for a... Because I'm assuming that keg of gunpowder is gonna fill up majority of those 3 jugs. Like, not all the way, but maybe like half to 3/4.
Yeah, it's like a small wooden keg. So
Yeah.
like, could probably fill up like each of them, maybe like a third to a quarter full around there.
Okay.
Or a third to a half, I mean.
Alright, that's good enough. And I just need enough nails to fill them up all the way. So however much that is.
Right.
Right.
You just call it 10 gold.
I think if I can find nails listed. I googled nails 5e and magic nails popped up.
Oh, like on your fingernails?
I think it's like the iron nail. It's a like homebrew thing.
Oh. I also would like 10 nails.
What the hell is happening?
Now, are you talking about regular nails or like fingernails?
Regular nails for
Okay.
an animate object spell.
Okay.
Nails.
Long nails, short nails, your nails, my nails. As long as there's a nail. I need Martin here.
That was the most surprising. I think Martin.
I know he would know exactly what I was singing.
Does it have a price listed? No. Right. What?
Nails, 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 nails,
Double
nails,
this.
nails.
Enough to fill.
Nails.
Yeah, we'll just do 5 gold for everything for the jugs and Ronnie's too.
Okay. I covered it.
Some of them are a little rusty. They're not like super like fresh nails or anything.
I make sure to hand Ronnie or Andraste the rusty nails.
The fuck?
That's more
Tetanus.
effective.
Better.
Yeah, it's more.
Yeah, I'm more excited about this, Sophie.
While you're in the dry dock, you see some what looks like, I guess, cargo coming off of a ship. Some gnomes leading some what I can only describe as giant hamsters, like hamsters as big as
Oh
brown
my
bears.
god!
And some of them are like kind of loaded up, like pack mules, just have a lot of like storage stuff on them. Some of them are being ridden. Some do have a lot of cages kind of strapped to them. Not all like haphazard, they're all level. It's not that bad. I have a lot of very tiny hamsters.
Did you just say you want me to buy you one?
I'm very curious. You said
Asta,
there's...
you innately know that they are
Giant space hamsters.
monstrosities. So
Oh my god.
you were able to turn into them. But they're not that strong. I mean, I doubt you would do it except for like fun.
What is it? Tell me. Give me the stat block.
A giant
Is
space
it
hamster
Boo?
and a space hamster.
This
Boo!
This is Boo.
Does anyone else want to go ask them about the hamsters?
God, what if they're not for sale? We're just assuming we can buy.
Well, I don't mean necessarily can we buy your hamsters, but it's just like, where
Ask
could
about
one...
them first.
Yeah. Where
Ha!
could one see these?
Alright, come on. God, I knew this was gonna happen. God, I'm just dragging everyone forward.
One of the gnomes. Looking over at y'all approaching.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
We're just travelers, and we noticed your animals here, and we just thought...
Oh yes, very nice.
Yeah, they're nice. Are these hamsters? Like,
I mean, if you mean the hamsters of the material plane, they are slightly different.
well, yeah. That's why they caught our interest. Are these like? Are they from here? Like,
They are bred in the astral plane, if that's what you mean.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not here in the Rock of Brawl, but at a way station, a ways out.
Oh, really? Or do they, you know, sell these there?
It's more of a just like a breeding facility. I suppose one could buy directly. I suppose I could connect you with the right people for that. But there's we work with a shop here in the city, as well as the Fruins Arena.
Oh, okay. Would are you saying they would have maybe these there?
Those ones are more for show, but the shop, if you're wanting to buy, then the shop would be what you're looking for. That's in the middle city, and Fruins Arena is in the high city. If you're just wanting to see some different creatures.
Oh,
Okay.
Creatures?
Yes, they in particular were coming in because there's a show going on. I guess a zoo kind of thing.
After a moment of looking at the space hamsters, I sneeze and turn into one and be like, I got it!
Oh my god.
Impressive. I see you're a spellcaster. Well,
Mm-hmm.
well, good day.
Yes, good day.
sorry.
I must be going.
Yep. Once he kind of like scurries off, I slap Asta really hard in the back of the head, like hard enough in hopes that he turns back into Asta.
Ow, what the fuck?
You need to not do that shit here. Control yourself.
What? Why are you being so mean to me? I
Don't-
do this all the time.
Yes, don't play stupid. Don't play stupid. Anyways, so animal shop. Next thing on the list of many things to do. Crazy
You're
car.
not even impressed I can turn into one of these things?
Because I see it every day, but they don't see it every day. So, okay, that's also in the mid city.
Yeah, one of these days you're going to do that, and you're going to do it and turn it into something that you're not really supposed to be able to do, and people are going to ask a lot of questions.
And I'm going to pretend I don't associate with you.
And I'm just gonna... I'm an animal. I don't have to say sit. You're expecting me to reciprocate with these people who are gonna be asking me questions. I'm just gonna walk away.
Well,
You're in the lesser markets, and
Yes. Lesser markets.
I got what I needed.
Was there anything else in particular? Was there anything else in particular in the lesser market that we needed, or it was just that
Well,
was
we're-
you need the gunpowder? That's it.
I thought
so there was a
gonna-
chance of weapons there, but they would
Okay.
be like
Like
more the
what?
bargain area. You know, you're not gonna
Oh
find
no,
anything like super
I want
fancy
the
here.
I want the good shit.
Good shit, so we're gonna
And
have
then
to-
there is the. They did say the. If you wanted to look for the giant place.
Oh
That
yeah,
is
yeah,
here.
yeah. We could go look for the giant place as well.
I think the giant place will be pretty obvious when we see it, but Kara, you've spent some time in the Moonlight Dominion with me. Just be on the lookout for people that remind you of people like that. I'm sure that's where we'll find the good shit.
Mhm. I gotcha.
Yeah. Yes. Anybody wanting to look out in particular for that place can make a perception check.
Okay.
Sure.
Stop throwing the dice. And see where that one went.
I resorted to. So I've been having to chase Beaker away from the kitten food. I just. I just screamed. Like.
You can see
Hell yeah.
the large building. It is a very just kind of unremarkable kind of building at the end of the street. As y'all are walking that way, Nell, Nell,
Nell?
Now,
Nell?
No.
Just Nell. How much damage do I take?
52. Counted it myself.
you hear in common, "Sir, any interest in any magical potions? Over here." In your mind.
I look around to see if someone's like looking at me to have
You
initiated
see
that.
one of those small groups of penguin-looking people. There's a blue one and a purple one and a green one. And one of them's kind of holding up this little clawed hand. It does have fingers.
Did
And
you
it's
see
kind of like
penguin-looking
waving.
people?
Yeah, I'll grab hold of, I'm assuming Kara's in front of me, her shoulder. I'm like, hold on.
Yep. What?
Hold on, everyone. Those bird things over there just reached out to me in my head and said, potions.
And you're gonna trust them like that.
Right.
Well, the
Since
reason I'm fucking stopping everybody. We can go there together.
We'll be ready.
We're looking for potions, right?
right, and you just got a sketchy penguin who just spoke to you in your head about it.
And this is the
Oh,
lore market. The stuff they're gonna sell is probably have scabies or something.
I mean we can go check it out, but oh luck got me.
Okay, I'll walk over there. You said potions?
Still, in your mind, you can all see them looking at Nell, but nobody can hear what they're saying to him. It's like, "Yes, we sell some. Just back here. If you'll just follow us."
I'm inside checking
look-
this guy's fucking face
They
while
walk
he's
into
not
a
looking.
alley.
They're talking to me in my mind. So
I know, but
Yeah.
I'm just looking at his face, knowing that
Seems
I'm
like
not
the
hearing
blue
anything.
and the purple one are primarily talking to you, and the green one's just kind of like looking over at everybody.
Yeah,
They
You've got
They
that
said
fucking
it's-
face on your face.
they said it's back there. To follow them.
The back
I
alley
don't
of a-
fucking like this now. Do I at least get a chance to look at their if there's any coy expressions on these weird penguin faces?
Yeah, you can do an insight check.
Okay.
Car said, are these motherfuckers setting me up?
Oh my god, hold on, I get advantage.
Oh my god.
44!
They,
Tell me everything, Hunter.
I mean, they seem shady in the sense that they're like wanting to, they're like only talking to Nell, and they're wanting to like go talk in this back alley. Like it's very secretive. But like as far as their like expressions and the way they're talking, it's not portraying any like bad motives or like malicious intent or anything.
They're just trying to do business in a private place.
They're like drug
Yes.
dealers.
Got it. Alright. Yeah, then I pat Nell. I'm like, alright, let's go.
Follow down, and they eventually stop, and then kind of rummage through this little like pile of what looks like just like trash and boxes, and open up this little box of what has like a handful of random looking potions inside.
I'm gonna pull out a copper wire and message to Andraste. I'm like, can you come and like just glance at these and see if they look legit?
Um, yeah, just keep them busy while I'm holding it.
Okay. I will look down at them like, is it alright if we look at the product before we buy?
You can look.
Okay. And I'll go and like kind of just move the box a little more to the left.
He pats your hand. He's like, no touch.
Oh.
I'm afraid if you want us to make any purchases, I will need to be doing some touching.
He looks at you as you say that and looks back at Nell. He's like,
He just
Business
wants,
or no
Um,
business?
he just wants to look at it in the light.
make a persuasion check now.
I'm gonna use my meditation. That's much better. That is a dirty 20.
Hmm. In your mind, says, fine, just for a moment. But if he tampers, excuse me.
Oh, don't worry. He just loves magic and he loves magical things, so he just likes to look at them.
If he tampers or attempts to take them, then your band of
My
your group here shall all be cursed by Joaquin.
and what do you know about
Is this
You're not
still
hearing any
God
of
of
this. This is all in
Fortune?
his men.
Yeah.
is this is still
You
only
just-
in Nell's head?
Yeah, you just see a
Yeah,
one-sided
he's doing
conversation.
all of it to his head. He's only ever talking to Nell. He'll like listen to you talk, but then anything he wants to say to any of y'all,
Is
he
only
puts
to
it through
Nell. That's so weird.
Why are you
Well,
only
we're still
talking to
telepathy,
him?
so we're all hearing it if he wants us to. If Nell wants us to.
Not that they know
So
that.
joke's on you, motherfucker! Hey, little bastard.
That would make things so much easier. So yes, I'm going to do that, so I don't
Yeah.
have to repeat myself.
When he brings up about getting cursed by Joaquin, Kara just laughs. She's like,
Oh, that's probably gonna freak them out.
So, in the spirit of doing business, there was some ant-type creatures, and I like snap my fingers and try to make myself look as close to one of them as I can.
They're humanoid, so that's doable.
Yeah, and then I come back and like, they were giving us a little bit of a look. Do you know anything about them? I got 20 gold in for you if you give me some useful information.
Oh, well, they look like Thrakeen.
oh, they like the
I
praying
don't know
mantis
about
people.
Mhm.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Um. I mean, there's plenty of shady types here in the Rock of Brawl, so it would not be out of character for some people to be watching you.
Okay.
Are
Well,
you
But
one of the
I don't
shady
know
types?
them in particular.
is there a more active group that likes to mess with new arrivals around here? A more brazen group, like somebody that would do something stupid.
As far as a group, um, there's the the jugglers folk. Um,
Oh, everybody hates jugglers.
the guild house is it's a kind of a small backstreet playhouse, but it's they're really thieves. Yes. So they may, you could always be hit by one of them. There is another group, the Red Masks. Um, they're more of a malicious kind of prankery type mischief.
Okay. So, as long as we keep our wits about us, we should be fine. There's no, like, murder in the streets around here?
Oh no, I mean, if there was, you would just have to report it to one of the magistrates.
Hmm.
Not something I would do, but somewhat.
Is it like a prison system, or like pay a fine and you're fine?
It depends on the crime. More basic things, you could just pay a slight fine, or some things you may have to work in the farm camps on the underside of the rock. And then if it's really bad, I suppose you would go to the donjon.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you want any potions?
Well, I was about to say, I've been doing all this talking, like trying to give Andraste like a chance to actually
I-
get a close look.
Yeah, I was looking to see what they got.
Probably give you a couple of minutes, like 3 potions you can identify, if that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. One that you pick up and look at. Actually, let me. I don't know. You can really do 100.
Ooh, fun!
I was trying to make sure this motherfucker wouldn't try to give me a vial full of Kool-Aid or some shit.
That's literally what I was worried about too.
You are sensing a box of magic, so like whatever you grab out of there, you're gonna get something magical. There's maybe like a couple things that aren't, but most are.
I probably would have like grabbed it, not felt magic, and been like, ugh.
Disgusting.
Are you rolling?
Oh, me roll the D100. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
You're grabbing them, so.
How do I do that with my dice? I'm so
Roll a
excited to
D10
do
and
that.
a
There's-
percentile.
Or you could just roll it on D20.
I mean, roll 20.
Roll 20, yeah.
I got 78.
Okay, so the first one you pick up, you identify to, essentially kind of be an enlarged potion, slightly like modified. You know, the growth,
Okay.
the growth is a little bit different, but you would still get like the effects of an enlarged person, and the time would be more experimental as well.
Kind of fucking garage fucking potions are these?
Next one or another one?
82?
This one will give you acid resistance for an experimental amount of time.
Wow.
These are awful.
Okay.
Necessarily, experimental doesn't mean less. It could be more. Could be permanent. You never know.
When I
That's
say
true.
experimental, it's
This
usually
is gambling.
you'll roll something when you take it, and that'll dictate how long or how much, you know.
Oh, okay.
But also experimental means you could be like, I have acid resistance, and then it just runs out.
Okay.
You're like, oh fuck.
Sophie,
Yeah, never know.
stop being so pessimistic. We can hope.
Last one, another D100.
28. Oh my god, that's so funny. That was opposite from 82.
This one, it's in the corner of the box, kind of under some others, and it's a bit darker. It just looks menacing as you hold it, and even identifying it, you get like a slight flash of this like kind of ominous vision.
Oh, great. Of course, the last one's the weird one.
Taking this would cause the consumer to have dark visions of an elder god, you believe. Essentially, you would be under the effects of fear for an experimental amount of time.
That is fucked up.
I want it.
Bitch!
I said what I said.
Andraste, regretting thinking about all of these while he was doing this, just
Car's just looking at you.
passes that fear potion towards Nell's direction. He'll buy this one.
Lovely.
How much is that?
Everything in the box is 50 gold.
Oh, 50 gold?
Everything
Yeah.
in the box. Oh.
Yes.
Like, everything is priced at 50 gold, or the box of stuff is $50. 50
Each individual.
Oh,
So
got it.
he goes down, like looks, counts all of them. It's like, so 350 total if you just wanted to buy the box and have fun.
Have fun.
And have fun.
Then
We're gonna have fun. And I don't remember, I'm sorry if we already said this, but how many potions are in the box?
7.
7.
Yeah.
You're the math person.
I was about to say,
50
where's the
each, and that was
math?
I was
350.
not, listen, I'm not working right now. I don't need to do my job.
Clock in.
I hate you.
this could be the new
Okay.
fun juice,
I
but
give
with
him
potions.
I give him the 350. I just give it to him. I'll take all this.
Nell said thanks.
Thank you. Just whisk it. Wrist pockets it and disappears.
Oh,
And then I slip him another 20 gold. Thank you for the information.
Oh, yes. Can't forget about that.
Alright.
this is the wildest place. Every day.
Good day.
Good day.
And they just start to walk further down the alley to the other side.
I mean, theoretically, we could search this fucking alley that they just walked through. Like, is the rest of their shit here?
You do investigation check.
Let me in. I have advantage on those. Car immediately like hands in like.
Some more piles of trash around here.
Trash. I don't need to roll. Oh my god! This happened already with my investigation.
It does not seem like there are any further, boxes of strange things left behind. You find some scrap. Excuse me. Look. Excuse me. Looks like scraps of a chair with no legs.
IKEA, look there.
Like
A really fancy chair.
Kara's like going through this, and she's like, I feel like I'm just going through someone's trash cans. She pulls out the chair with no legs. Like, really? Like, really?
You are looking through trash car. What did you expect?
Well, it was worth it. Brought us down an alley, and can you sense any magic around here, interesting? Maybe that.
I'll cast detect magic.
You sense remnants of magic on the chair. It was magical. Not anymore.
Aw, that's
But nothing
sad.
else in the alley.
Okay.
I sadly put the chair on the ground and sit on the chair. And there's no legs on the chair, and I'm just like, damn.
Maybe the chair wasn't magical. Maybe the legs of the chair was magical. That's why.
Kind of like crystally on
It
the
was the club
bottom.
of hell giant strength.
It's kind of like crystally on the bottom, so it's hard to
Oh.
balance. You're kind of like wobbling on it.
Ooh. I do one of those things, you kind of like shift your butt left and right, so it makes you kind of like wobble back and forth. It's just... Alright, are we heading to the mid-city now? Is that what's happening?
We also have this was interrupted by the
Oh,
building
son of
over
a
on the way
bit-
to
The
the
giant one.
I
Yeah.
knew. God, we're never gonna get anywhere. Everyone's gonna stop us, and we're gonna turn our heads like fucking peacocks. All right.
You make your way to this very large, like it's like a 2-story building, but each floor is like 20 feet.
Jesus.
Yeah, So it's more the size of a four-story building, but it's only 2 stories. Out front, there is a very large person, as Luigi said, blue-skinned, with very nice, like, silk robes. Just kind of sitting, fingers crossed in front. Looks very regal. And on the, like, also in the front of the building, but not in front of the door, just like on either side of him, there are 2 GIF like bodyguards.
Those are the hippo people.
Yes.
Is Scott here?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. This it's your time to shine. We can't like piss these guys off.
Okay. Remind me what we're here for.
They sell stuff, fancy stuff. We want to see what they're selling.
The way you're speaking.
Yes, just, charm the shit out of them so they will sell us their fancy shit for maybe cheaper.
Don't you worry. Good day to you all. We've your reputation precedes you. We're here to peruse your high-quality, exclusive, luxurious wares.
Okay. He says, well, I hope you've come with enough to provide for the valuable artifacts that we can offer. Would you like to come inside?
You're most gracious. Yes, we would like to.
Bows head slowly and slowly kind of glides inside. Let y'all walk in. It's like just a long hallway with doors on either side and then a staircase at the end. He opens one of the doors and kind of gestures y'all to go in. See a little waiting room. Bunch of chairs around a little tea table and a kind of larger chair at the other end of the room.
This is nice.
We will just wait here.
Okay.
Just have a seat in one of the chairs.
He closes the door behind y'all, and y'all kind of sit down and wait.
Well, so far so good. We haven't offended anyone. I should say
I think so.
I haven't offended anyone.
Not yet.
I mean, there's nothing here for you to burn really yet.
Don't let anyone hear you say that shit. We might get kicked out before we get a chance.
About 10 minutes passes until the door opens again, and a different giant. This one are more like, thicker cloth robes, not silk. But there's a lot of like fur around the neck, and a really around this like elongated head. They have this like almost like metal kind of crown on top. They come in and sit down in the large chair, and more guards come in behind them and kind of wait on either side of them at that end of the room. You've come seeking powerful magic items.
Yes.
Deal.
Over it.
We've heard tell of the extremely high quality of your wares.
Well, our specialty lies in products valuable to the many travelers of the Astral Sea. We do carry some other magical items, and if you have something in mind, we can look through our catalog. But our specialty is in, I believe the common terms for them all are fish suits, orreries, and helms.
Fish suits.
Yes, they allow those without the capability breathe, to breathe in airless environments or harmful gases.
Mm. What was the second word that you said? You said fish suits, something, and helms.
An orrery, it is a small arcane device that will track the positions and movements of any suns, moons, comets of the system that you're in.
Interesting.
And what sort of helms do you all provide?
Well, and one of the GIF at his command goes over to one of the cabinets, opens it up, takes out a large book, and opens it up to show an array of very nice, kind of different designs of basically chairs. Um, like the most luxurious. Like one is kind of like sleek and curved and has like a scorpion's tail kind of going up above the head. Um, one has like it's more rounded on the sides, and instead of like armrests, there's like little prongs that you can hold on to. And then one is like a almost just like the top half of it is like a dining room chair you would see in like a king's palace. Each with different variations and designs of these glowing crystals on the bottom.
Um,
Any of those we can produce. We can do different designs if it suits your ship.
got you.
Oh, as ship's helm.
Yes.
Does this place specialize in specifically the ships we've been seeing? That sort of technology?
Um. I mean, spell. These helms come from many different sources, but uh, many ships do use them. Yes. Perhaps not all the ships you're seeing, but I could say at least 75%.
Are these helms essentially like an arcane focus? Like a way of controlling?
Yes, in fact, it does require attunement by a spellcaster. I would hope you would have somebody in your crew that could do that. Um, Once attuned, they're able to command, propel, and maneuver the ship.
I see. How could these be modified? Meaning, like, we don't, or I don't personally own a vessel for this, but I do own an establishment. Could I use this in a way in like a standing, like, building? Like,
To make the building move.
not necessarily make the building move, but like make it tick. Open and close doors, that sort of thing.
Hmm. I suppose in the right artisan's hand, something like that could be modified. So he's thinking very hard. Take time, but if it can control a ship, it can control... It, it would be something of great magical power, indeed.
Well, how much to put down for the research on that to start?
Well, this would be complicated because it's not exactly a helm, it's a further research into a process. And would it be not just research, but creation?
Possibly, but I'm more thinking of like just being able to project maybe illusions or something. I'm thinking of using it maybe as like security plus convenience.
I suppose for the research time it would take as well. I think a full price would probably be around 20,000. If you wanted to put a down payment on it now, we could do 50% for 10,000 now to start our work.
What my friend forgot to mention is that this would be forming the helm of a well-frequented establishment in a port town with ships coming and going all the time that may be after your helms. Oh, but how are the customers going to get to us? I hear you think. Well, there is also a teleportation circle in that town. We could send people your way. Would that be worth anything to you, my good fellow?
Make a persuasion or deception check.
I think the College of Eloquence makes that minimum 10.
Okay. You. I could see about some kind of referral program where they give us your name and a small bit of their payment could go towards you.
That sounds fair. You said 20,000 for the total?
Yes, there are valuable material components that are required as part of this helm, so the price is very important. Um, However, it could be reduced if you were to get your own crystal rod.
Crystal rod.
Yes, it's crystal rod worth at least 5,000 gold, and I mean the crystal would be up to you.
Hmm.
It would go into the final design as well.
Well, we have a lot on our plate right now, so I don't really know about having to go search for another material thing, so instead, I pull out a good chunk of the gold that I have left and move it to another pouch and slide him 20,000 gold. I'm assuming delivery is included.
We don't offer delivery services ourselves, but there are delivery services in the Rock of Brawl that you could work third party. We've done work with them before, so you could work with them and have them bring it I mean, based on the look, it seems like you are not from this plane.
No.
Yes, so they do. There are some that will do outer planar travel for you.
Well, I think I could ask a favor of one of my friends here to get myself back to get to it. Could y'all send possibly a message when it's ready?
Yes, that we can do as a complimentary service.
All right. Well, thank you. Is anyone else?
No, I'm good.
No.
I mean, they said they had other stuff. You just had to ask.
Well, I mean, while we're here, it might be good to check. Do you have anything that might be useful to a bard like myself?
Hmm. Let's see. While I do this research, what name uh, should I put down for the referral?
Oh, do you want to? My name is Nell, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, Nell.
Yes.
Nell.
No. Knell.
Interesting.
IANDELFUEGO.
Oh. Do you have any interest in archery?
I would.
Oh, well, we do have a bow of melodies.
What's the bow of melody?
Did you hear BL?
Didn't you just
Hello.
get a bow?
She's got your bow. It turns the book around. You can see this picture of like very natural, almost like it was grown into the shape. But it has multiple strings. Even almost like, shape-wise is almost like a harp, almost. Um, by strumming the strings while setting an arrow to the bow, you imbue the arrow with magic. You have to be attuned. You can play one of the following melodies when you use it to make a ranged weapon attack. If you're proficient in performance, you gain a +1 to the attack roll. If you have expertise in performance, you gain a +2 to the attack roll. And the second melody, on a hit, the target takes extra thunder damage equal to your charisma modifier.
No, thank you. Unless Vio would like it.
Can anyone else use the goggles?
Are you proficient in bows?
I'm proficient in the harp. It's a harp.
It's a harp.
It's a longbow, I think. Is it a longbow or a short
Let
bow?
me double check. We do short bow or long bow as any bow. You'd have to be proficient in one of those. Let's see.
Bards are proficient in simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, short swords.
No.
Cute.
Your next
Wish
level's
I
going
could
into fighter,
get
honey.
it.
Not awful.
One of your... You'll have up to 30 levels eventually, so one day you'll come back for this bow.
One day. Just put a singular level into fighter. Just so you can feel that stupid.
Okay, 2 levels into fighter, then he gets an action surge. So then he can shoot the bow and then cast a spell.
Action surge, baby.
Do
No, I'm just kidding. They
you
just monsters.
have any interest in... No.
Just no.
Just don't do the marketing tactic. Just tell us what it is.
I changed my mind on that one. Okay. We do have a... Unstruth harp.
Oh.
It's a instrument of the bards that requires attunement by a bard. I think you have another. I don't remember. I think it's the Leer, Cleese Leer that you have. Um, Instead of Stone Shape, Wall of Fire, and a Wind Wall, it's Control Weather, Cure Wounds as 5th level, and Wall of Thorns.
Whether... Yeah, the other one has 5 spells in it. It's like invisibility and fly as well.
Oh, I think. Well, yeah, they all get the like fly, invisibility, levitate, protection from evil and good. But the 3, switch.
Oh, fly, invisibility. Oh, I should have had levitate all this time. Levitate.
You just look up Instrument of the Bards, and it has the whole list of them on Wikidot.
Okay. And this is Amstrad Hub.
Uh,
Okay.
can I use that bathroom real quick?
Sure.
I'm going to explode.
Yeah, at
The
some
last
point.
thing.
Oh,
How much is the harp?
Oh, the harp is gonna be
the
last
harp.
thing we have that you might be interested in, if you have any interest in the visual arts, is Nolzur's Marvelous Pigments. The harp will be 17,500 gold.
You probably have the gold, but goddamn, for a harp.
It gives you control weather. Isn't that like an 8th level spell?
Mm-hmm.
That's a strong harp.
Theo, if you would like, I can help you.
All right, you want to help Vio? Never did you ever want to help in any of our other endeavors.
You never asked!
We have, and you've said no.
Yep.
Really?
I've asked at
Damn.
least 3 times.
Okay, hold on, my dad's here. Y'all keep role-playing money.
Okay,
We'll probably end it after this shop.
we got a few platinum a while ago, didn't we? I think I keep forgetting to add in.
The last thing are the pigments. You can create 3-dimensional objects by painting them in 2 dimensions. Those ones are 16,000.
Yeah,
If-
sure.
If I were to compose a song about you and your shop and sing it around the plains, can you come down on the price of the harp, which I want very much?
Make a persuasion check.
Running 6.
As much as I would cherish this song about me, it's not necessarily our. Where was I? Where was I going? Oh, but we do, here at this agency, do value our pockets very much. I can give you a 10% discount, so it would be 16,000 as well.
2,000 gold left to hand. What's your name, my good fellow? I will endeavour to find a rhyme for Here is your gold.
That will do. 16,000.
Jesus Christ.
You got a harp. You'll have to attune to it and like a short rest. Anybody want the pigment?
I kind of do, but I don't have the gold. I left a lot of gold with Lapis, so.
Listen, we're still in the lower city. We haven't even checked the middle and the higher city. Like,
Yeah.
like guys. Like,
I was
So,
invested in my company. That's what I was doing.
yes. Well, thank you, but no thank you.
Mm-hmm. Well, do come back if you have any further interest.
Well,
We will be waiting for that song.
I'll definitely be back. Gotta pick up the helm.
Oh yeah. The door opens behind you,
Oh, I guess.
psionically.
They said get the fuck out.
Yeah. Well, nice meeting you. Good day.
So
Not.
nice to frequent a business which lives up to its reputation.
Y'all head out into the street and start making y'all's way towards the middle city, and we'll end it there.
Woo!
Shopping!
All the shopping
All the shopping.
before the danger.
Yeah, right. Hunter's like, stock up!
There's gonna be a little circus in town.
I'm building a pipe bomb if